In this lesson, we will look at characters 121 to 128 of the 1000 character classic, the 1500-year-old Chinese classic in which no characters are repeated. In the last lesson, we looked at lines 29 through 30, which detailed the submission of some borderland tribes. Lines 31 and 32 are part of the same sequence and assert that distant and near lands are united under the emperor. Let's look at line 31, character by character. The first character here means distant. It is a very rare character today. The next means near. This is also a very rare character today. The third character means one. Also, this character is obsolete. A much easier to remember character is used for one today. The last one here means body, and it's commonly used in relation to physical terms. The translation reads, from distant and near, united as one. Now let's hear it pronounced. You'll hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
하이일체,
가지이치다이,
小儿一体,
I'll play this one more time.
하이일체,
가지이치다이,
小儿一体,
On to the 32nd line. The first character here means lead or command. The next one means visitor or guest. The third one means return. The fourth means king. The translation reads, guests herald the return of the king. Now let's hear it pronounced. You'll hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
솔빈기왕,
卒品起王、
律宾归王,
I'll play this one more time.
솔빈기왕,
卒品起王、
律宾归王.
Let's look at a few radicals or components. First, the road radical. I discussed it 2 lessons ago. It appears again here in the 121st and 122nd characters. It makes sense that roads relate to what is distant or near, as they are things that unite distances. Next, you can see the radical for being in the 123rd and 124th characters. This character for being, it's a common character on its own, used for instance in the word for tofu. However, it doesn't appear in the 1000 character classic. Finally, in the 126th character, you see the radical for shell, as in seashell. In ancient times, shells could be used for money or indicated things related to treasure. So within the context of this character, it suggests a VIP guest, indicating that the guest should be treated with value. Based on the 8 characters of these 2 lines, I've come up with a word list. I've tried to select words that are common and relevant to Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Remember, blue characters are one of the 8 from this lesson. The red ones appear elsewhere in the classic. White ones are worth learning but do not feature in the classic. 10,000.
1만,
1만、
2만,
Physical strength.
체력,
体力、
体力,
Straightforward. Frank.
솔직,
率直、
律直,
Guest.
빈객,
賓客、
宾客,
Return to home country.
귀국,
帰国、
归国,
King. Sovereign.
국왕,
国王、
国王,
Queen.
여왕,
女王、
女王.
In this lesson, we looked at lines 31 and 32 for characters 121 through 128. In the next lesson, we'll look at characters 129 through 136 in lines 33 and 34. And those lessons are a bit of a change of pace as they refer to mythical bird, the phoenix, and a white horse.
천자문,
千字文、
千字文,
As always, I remind you that my own knowledge of these languages is not substantial, so if you notice a mistake or omission, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, write it in the comments and hopefully I or somebody can get back to you. Explore other videos in the channel devoted to the 1000 character classic. I will eventually be introducing all 250 lines of the classic poem. I will also be making videos about my study methods and other aspects of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. I wish you a happy and productive language studies.